So, hello! Today, my friends, we have landed in the 18th century in Sweden. In the middle of the 18th century, it was really bad harvest. So, during that time, until 1920, 1.5 million Swedes immigrated from Sweden. Now, at the time, about 600,000 Swedes living outside of the Swedish borders, oh my god. Yeah, and the highest population that has Swedes is Norway, Spain, Great Britain, and the USA. During the First and the Second World War, many people immigrated to Sweden because of the war and that they were dying. During the Cold War, many Slavic people, or people from the Eastern Europe side, came to Sweden. And during the 60s and 70s, even 50s, many people from Europe, Southern Europe, such as Italians like you guys and Greeks like you guys, came to Sweden because Sweden needed workers. And now many people are fleeing from their home countries because there's war. So they come to Sweden. But there's also people from Europe and other places in the world who come to Sweden for work.
So, there are 10 million people living in Sweden.
15% of Swedes were born in another country, while about 1 in 5 children in Sweden has a family with roots in another country.
In Sweden, of course, many speak Swedish, or mostly of the people speak Swedish, but also very many people speak English to a very high level. In Sweden, the largest city is Stockholm, which also is the capital, and the second largest city is Gothenburg, which we live outside of, and the third largest is Malmö. In Sweden, we have many famous people.
3 of the very famous artists in Sweden is Sara Larsson, Avicii,
So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser.
and ABBA.
In Sweden, we have many famous sportsmen. One is Zlatan, who plays soccer, and the other one is Björn Borg, who plays tennis and now has her own clothes brand.
Maybe you heard of IKEA. It's a Swedish company and it's founded by Ingvar Kamprad, who recently passed away. Sad note.
Maybe heard of the Swedish company SKF. It's a company who invented the ball bearings, which is used in almost everything that rolls. Like this bike!
Heard of Carl von Linné. He was a Swedish man who named a lot of plants and flowers.
Heard of the Swedish invention, the dynamite, which was invented by Alfred Nobel. He created a prize, which is the Nobel Prize, for everyone who less than 3% of Sweden's land is built up, and forests cover 69% of the country.
Sweden is long, some 1.574 kilometers from the top to the bottom, and can be divided into 3 major regions. Götaland in the south, Svealand in the middle, and Norrland in the north. Swedes always work very hard and study, but they take the risk very seriously. They often take the fika, which is a word that don't exist fika we often eat many different things like cookies, cakes, buns, like this. To the fika we always drink something. The grown-ups always drink coffee, or not always, but very often. Fika, the kids often drink juices. Now we will show some typical Swedish food. Come on! We have the traditional Swedish meatballs.
And here we have cheese. Swedes like to have cheese on their sandwiches to the breakfast. But they use a different way to cut up slices. Like this thing, an osthyvel. To the meatballs, we love to have lingonsylt, which in English is lingonberry jam.
In Sweden we have separate candy, as you can see here, and this is my favorite. Swedish candy is the best. A really good chocolate here. It's lovely and it's called Marabou.
The climate on Öckerö is very different on the different times of the year. In the winter we have sometimes snow, and when there's snow it becomes something we call slask. It's melted snow. We don't like it. But now it's March and it still snows. So this winter has been a great year. In the spring there comes a lot of flowers and it's not very hot. So it's the summer. There's a lot of clouds. But when the sun shines and it's warm, we like to go and bath in the ocean. In the fall, it's very cloudy and it rains a lot. But it gets dark easily. So when you're with friends in the fall, we usually stay inside.
Faces, you should try the Swedish